telling somebody right now. I'm 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 telling somebody right now.
Well, I'm back. Alright, man, so today we're gonna watch some fucking clips. It looks like Piggy's been having a fucking meltdown, like them crazy bitches that's all over the internet. He's mad about the fucking president or some shit. Anyways, his pussy's hurting. He's trying to act like it don't bother him. There for a couple days, he was trying to play like it was fucking all cool and play it off, but his pussy started bleeding and he just couldn't take it anymore. But anyways, we're gonna laugh at this motherfucker today. Check this shit out.
Message received.
Yes, indeed, that gangsta shit at last. Black gloves, black mask, coming for your crack stash. I'ma let that Mac blast. You bragging about your stacks of cash like a car on 4 flats. That'll get you jacked fast. Boy, you a pussy. You say you move them white bricks. 100,000 for your chain, damn, that's a nice lick. Don't be stunning around here, we'll take your life quick. Your niggas want beef, I kill your dogs, word to Mike Vick. I fuck with Killer, cause that man showed the way. When I'm starving, I'm robbing. Batman's protege, resorting back to past crimes. These ain't just jack rhymes, all these niggas cookies. And guess what, it's snack time.
Michael, listen, it ain't me that has to suck it up. I'm fully aware of what's happening, Michael. It's you that's going to be shocked. You know what I mean? You got to understand, people like me and Jason and us, people on the left, know who this man is. We don't see him through rose-colored glasses. We know all these horrible things that we've all been talking about are going to happen. That's why we didn't vote for him. You know, you guys, you're the ones that believe him when he says, I know nothing about Project 2025. You're the ones that believe him when he says he's going to do things that he promised you when he didn't do shit last time. You know, I mean, they're laughing at you guys because, like, they know that this man, like, destroyed our economy and then caused an insurrection because he was a fucking baby and couldn't accept the fact that he lost. They're laughing at you guys for voting for them. They're not laughing at us. You guys think you own the libs. You played yourselves. I'm telling you, watch. I'm going to get a good laugh at all of you. So if you think you're gloating now, again, listen, guys, the people on the left are better informed. They're smarter people. I'm sorry. It's the fact. That's why we don't vote for somebody like Trump, because we can't be conned the way Trump voters can. We can't. Otherwise, we would have voted for him, too. You know, we know what's going to happen. While you're gloating, we know that you have just created your own doom and you just don't realize. But we do, you know, so. Kamala won because the majority of this, or Kamala lost because the majority of this country is stupid. Do you want me to show you proof? Do you want me to show you proof? Like some real statistics about that, you know, mainly those red states and shit. I mean, these are literally, it's not my opinion, they're dumb. They have the worst educational systems in the entire country. They're fucking, it's the poorest, the most poorly educated people in the entire country that vote for Trump.
Wait a minute, you dipshit. Didn't you say that you didn't graduate high school? Yeah, you said that. You're gonna say it again here in a minute in this video.
Let me see some of the stuff I got here. Let me show you something first of all. I don't know, they wrote USAs without an apostrophe. I don't know why they did that. It makes themselves look stupid, right? But this is, I know this is going to be hard, but you can go back and pause it. This is how America voted in this election. Look at the red. Look where the red is, and look where the blue is. Okay. And the pink, of course. And the pink, of course.
And the pink, of course.
What?
Now, wait a minute. Was I showing that right? Oh, and that. Hold on. Let me say goodbye to Shannon. I'll be right back. No. Timothy Sullivan. Listen, man, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Any of you, no matter how close I am to you, I'm disappointed in you for voting for this man. I want to make that clear. Oh no shit, Michael. And I'm not from Pennsylvania. You know what I mean? I'm not from Pennsylvania.
Piggy, all you do is talk about how badass Pennsylvania is and how much of a gangster you are. Badass York. Whenever it suits you. But as soon as it doesn't suit you, you tell everybody you're not from Pennsylvania.
I've been here a long time, but this is not where I was born and raised. I got news for you. And I don't relate to these people at all. And I can tell you right now, if I talk to any person in this fucking neighborhood about politics, I will fucking take them apart piece by piece and demolish them.
Okay!
You know what I'm saying? Like, you guys know that. I mean, the only reason you guys don't see that I can beat any of you in a debate is because you actually think you're right. But by the way, Michael, it ain't always red. Okay, it ain't always red. But Timothy, I wanted to say about that. Listen. You don't want to be one of the winners if the winners are white supremacists.
Okay, everybody, this is where the meltdown starts. From here on out, estrogen will be flying.
If the winners vote for... Let me tell you something, Timothy. You want me to be straight up with you? Okay, because I don't give a fuck about offending anybody anymore. You guys voted for the same person MRE voted for. What does that tell you? You voted for the same person Tony Pizza would have voted for if he actually voted. You voted for the same person stand-up guy voted for. You voted for JC who threatened to piss on a Marine's uniform. Or you voted for the same person as JC, I mean. You voted, the same way as the Klan, as white supremacist groups. That's how you voted. So... No, I will never align myself with pedophiles and people who are apologists for rapists and white supremacists and the Klan. No, I don't give a fuck. You're not a winner, bro, if you align yourself with losers. He won the election. That's it. That's it. You're not a fucking winner if you align. You're a winner if you have a mind of your fucking own and you can't get brainwashed. Timothy.
What?
Listen, I love you, but I question your intelligence. Anybody who voted for this, man, I question your intelligence. This guy brainwashed you and conned you. We did not get scammed, Timothy. You did. You got scammed. Do you understand that? Everything I say about Trump is right, and there's facts to back all of it up. So when you guys are acting like we're the losers, no. We're the guys that wanted democracy. We're the guys that wanted a candidate with a fucking brain in their head and common fucking sense. You guys voted for a dude who, like I said, if you paid him $10 million, he couldn't explain to you how the three branches of government work. He's a fucking moron. He's a rapist. He's a racist. He's a lifelong con man. I mean, he's a pathological liar. He lies to you guys every day, and you just sit there like, okay, Mr. Trump, no problem.
Yeah, that sounds like someone else we know.
We laugh at you guys. I'm sorry. We laugh at Trump supporters for good reason.
Yeah, well, trust me, Piggy. Everybody laughs at you, too. The fucking Yizzos probably laugh at you behind your back. I'm sure they do. A little birdie told me that a few of them crack on you behind your back and make fun of you. He told me that there's at least two of them that makes fun of you all the time. That he's actually heard with his own ears.
You know what I mean? It's the same way I would laugh at anybody if they got conned, if somebody on the fucking street, if they got beat at a game of 3-card Monty. It's like, you didn't fucking see the guy had the fucking card folded at the top, or you didn't see that you were getting scammed all along, you stupid ass. You know what I mean? Like, I'm proud of myself that I did not vote the same way as those people. I'm proud as a motherfucker. And you said ain't one of those. You mean one of the blue states, bro? It's been blue. It's been blue. You know, it goes back and forth. But like I said, I'm not proud. I've been telling you guys for 3.5 years, I fucking hate Pennsylvania with a passion. And that's one of the reasons. It's a redneck fucking state. A white supremacist guy one time said in an interview, I forget the guy's name, Matthew Hale or something. He was here in York one time. He almost got killed trying to do a march. And he said Pennsylvania is made up of Pittsburgh and Philadelphia, and everything in between is Alabama. He's right.
Piggy, you know that you're the kind of person that black folks hate, right? You're an entitled, arrogant white boy that tells them what they should be offended about. You run to the police and snitch on everybody any chance you get, just like a fucking Karen. You're exactly the kind of person that the black community fucking hates.
You know what I mean? You ain't getting me to fucking big up this state and talk about, you know what I mean? Talk about it like it's the shit. I hated living here from day one because if you're not in one of these cities like York or Chester or Reading or Allentown or Philadelphia or certain parts of Pittsburgh, you are most likely a fucking hillbilly. You know what I mean? That's the bottom line. Hillbillies are stupid people. That's why they vote red.
Oh shit, Hensley. He's talking about you right there. He's disrespecting the fuck out of you.
You realize the poorest people in this country vote for the people whose job it is to keep them poor? You realize that, right?
You realize that you're a little twat, right?
Yeah!
You guys have been a running joke. Republicans vote against their own best interests and always have. Always have. You don't even know what's good for you. That's why you should wish or you should look back and say, God almighty, I wish these people would have gotten Kamala through. I wish she would have won because they would have saved us because we're too fucking dumb to save ourselves. You know what I mean? Like, Jesus Christ. Michael, Jason is I'll tell you what, Michael, you debate Jason sometime and we'll see who sounds like a wounded dog. Honestly, Michael, come on. You know how intelligent Jason is? There is nobody in this chat, and not all of you combined could fucking debate Jason and even come close to winning. You know what I mean? Jason isn't a wounded dog. He's smart. He's pissed off because you guys have fucked up our country.
Damn, I think Piggy wants to fuck Jason. I've never seen him talk that good about anybody before. He didn't even talk that good about Jimmy. Oh, Piggy's got a little crush.
What?
That would explain all this liberal shit he talks all the time. He's an undercover LGBTQ. Look at that face. That's the face of estrogen, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah!
You know what I mean? You guys have voted against women and children and young people and fucking minority groups and everything. You voted against everyone except for lily white people. And you put a guy in office who's going to make sure that there's enough white babies born that they could somehow put off, what they're dreading so badly. And we know what that is.
What is it, Piggy? Why don't you enlighten us?
Anthony Sika. No, bro. No, you're wrong about that. I'm an inner city type. You want to debate me right now? I'm an inner city guy. You want to debate me, Anthony Sika?
You want to debate me?
What?
I'll take you apart piece by piece, but I will. You would never dare grab the link. It's those hillbillies. Listen to the way they speak. Look at the way that Trump supporters write in this chat. They can barely fucking complete an entire sentence. There's no punctuation. There's nothing. You know what I mean? Like, they can't spell. You can see it. I don't have to convince you of it. The whites with no degrees across the country voted for Trump, so he got the moonshiners out of the hills of Virginia to vote. Uncle Jeb don't do nothing about voting, but they brought them out. Yeah, it's true. No, we didn't, Michael Hensley. That's another thing. That's just you saying it. Show me how. Show me statistics. Show me how Joe Biden made the economy worse.
Look at that scowl he's getting on his face. He's so mad at Hensley because he won't blindly agree with him. I told you, Hensley, as soon as you don't agree with this motherfucker, he will turn on you. I've said that for a long ass time, and now you're finally starting to see, dude.
I want you to actually show me and explain it, how he did it. What did he do to make the economy worse? You guys don't even understand that, Michael. Donald Trump destroyed the economy. That is not my opinion.
Look how he put his hand on his chest like a woman.
What?
It's a fact. Look at the numbers. He left with less jobs than he entered office with. He left with the greatest unemployment rate, or the highest unemployment rate since the Great Depression. Over 1 million people died because he's an asshole and a moron, and he handled that pandemic as poorly as possible. Joe Biden saved the economy, Michael. Democrats saved the economies. George W. Bush destroyed the economy. Who saved it? Obama. Then Trump took office, destroyed the economy, and Biden saved it. That's the way it always goes. Now Trump will take it and he'll destroy the economy. But let me tell you how it always works. Everything's on a delay if you know anything about how all this works. Trump, his policies, if you want to call them that, caused inflation. Not my opinion, a fact. When he made a deal with Saudi Arabia and Russia to stop producing oil, and COVID ended, and supply went back up, and there wasn't or demand went back up, and there wasn't enough of a supply because he stopped them from producing oil. Gas prices went up. You know what I mean? Grocery prices are up because of COVID in general, but because of how he fucked everything up, and the supply chains and everything else got fucked up. Michael, you going to tell me he didn't create more debt than any president ever in history? $8 trillion, more than any president ever in history. That created inflation. Did any of you guys give your checks back from the American Rescue Plan? I don't think so. I'm sure you were happy to cash those, weren't you? You know what I mean? I could go over all the things they did to fix the economy, Michael. And now Trump is going to enter office with a great economy. He's going to take credit for it, like he did with Obama, after Obama, you know what I mean? And then he'll ruin it so bad that, you know, he'll just blame it on somebody else.
Have y'all ever seen anybody that smacks and stutters as much as this motherfucker right here does? How the fuck does that not get on his little simp's nerves, man?
You know what I'm saying? He'll blame it on somebody else. But he'll destroy it. You guys, do you know that you guys don't understand how tariffs work? Like, I've been watching people interview Trump supporters and ask them how tariffs work, and they say it's a tax on a foreign country. They say that anything foreign countries export into this country, they have to pay a tax on. You guys still don't realize that you'll pay the tax. Do you guys know that? Do you know that? That when he implements these tariffs, anything you buy is going to be anywhere between 20% and 200% more expensive.
Look how mad he's getting.
Than it was before. I don't think you guys even realize that.
Okay!
That's how dumb most of America is. You created your own inflation by electing this guy. And who are you going to blame it on when it happens? Who are you going to bitch about? You won't blame Trump because Trump is a god to you guys. You know what I mean? Michael, he looks... Sean Pizza McCarthy, bro. See, there you go. There's a Trump supporter. See, the first place their mind goes to, black people. Yeah, they're smarter than you, and so am I. Grab the link, douchebag. Here, let me drop the link. I guarantee you, they're smarter than you. And it's not about what level of education you complete if you're naturally fucking intelligent, by the way. I'm a fucking high school dropout, and I will mangle any of you right now in a debate. I'm a fucking high school dropout, and I will mangle any of you right now in a debate.
This is the same motherfucker that was saying earlier that Trump supporters didn't go to college and they're all uneducated. And another thing, Piggy, people ain't gonna grab your little gay-ass link and get up there and argue with you just so you can get views. That debating shit is gay anyways.
You know, so. Oh, yeah, we call people names. Michael Hacker, you serious? You're serious. We call people names compared to you guys. Who called people more names? You mean Trump, who stood on fucking stage and talked every kind of shit you can imagine to half this country, called people everything under the sun, communist, Marxist, fascist. He doesn't even know what those fucking words mean. He called us the enemy of the people. He practically called Kamala a bitch the other night on fucking stage. He talks all kind of shit. And you fucking hillbillies, that's what you do. That's all you do is name call because you don't have a fucking decent, reasonable argument in your dumb fucking heads. That's all you do is name call. You guys say shit about people that is actually about you. You don't even realize that. You guys are the name callers. You guys are the name callers. I call you stupid because you're stupid. I mean, it's just the way it is. I'm not going to sugarcoat it and be like, yeah, you guys are kind of smart. You're not. Anybody who can get conned that way is dumb.
He just called you dumb, Hensley. And everybody else that voted for Trump that donates to him. He called all y'all dumb just now. The disrespect is about to go to a whole different level here in a minute. It gets worse.
That's it. That's the period. Well, I told you, Timothy Sullivan, there's 3 types of Trump supporters: the rich, the racist, and the retarded. You're one of those no matter what. Sometimes 2, possibly all 3, but you're at least one of those if you're a Trump supporter.
I can't believe y'all give this dude money just to sit and talk shit to you like this. What the fuck, man? And you know he talks even worse shit about you behind your back. You know he does.
Oh yeah, me too. These nuts. You know why? That's why we don't. That's why we don't get conned by people like Donald Trump, because we have street smarts.
Street smarts. Fuck. Did y'all hear that shit? Give me a fucking break, Piggy.
You realize that people on the streets of Brooklyn voted the same way as people in the hills of Alabama? That's how stupid they both are. Yeah, that is not true, Michael Hensley. That's just another thing you're saying. That's not true. I voted for myself. Good choice. Listen, Timothy Sullivan. Again, Timothy, I'll tell you what. Since you're talking shit, don't just talk shit and be a punk, Timothy. Come on here. Is Jason in here? Come on here and debate Jason. We could do it tonight. We could do it anytime. Jason will have you crying in the corner, bro. He will fucking destroy you.
Boy, Piggy really likes Jason, doesn't he? It's too bad old Jason's just trolling him, though. I'll explain later what I mean by that.
Okay? Jason's smarter than anybody in here, including me. He will fuck you guys up verbally. You have no idea. With facts, he'll tear you to pieces. That's why you hate him. You know what I'm saying? That's why you hate him. And by the way, Timothy, we're not bitches like you guys. You guys cried and bitched and moaned for 4 years. You're still saying the 2020 election was stolen. All the evidence in the world proves you wrong, but you're still saying it. You're still saying the 2020 election was stolen. You're a bunch of crybaby bitches. Look at you. You caused an insurrection. Look what you did. You rioted at the Capitol building. You took a shit on Nancy Pelosi's desk. And I say you because all of you are the same. You're all the same. You would all do the same animalistic shit.
Animalistic shit.
What?
You know what I mean? Like you what are you talking about? Like you see us doing that shit? You see anybody saying that there's fraud, unless it's just some conspiracy theorist asshole, and we don't have a ton of them on the left. No, we'll say like Kamala lost. You guys you're such fucking babies. You can't say Trump lost in 2020. So ain't nobody going to be swinging in the closet, Timothy. Except for you, maybe, when you find out what you fucking did. Yes, Casey does. That's very true. That's according to you, Sean Pizza McCarthy. You're watching me, so I must have achieved something, right? More than you, because you're watching me. You know what I achieved in life? I achieved a life where I have a pretty much ultimate freedom. I could do anything I fucking want. While you're busting your ass at some bullshit fucking job, bringing home a bum paycheck, and you're probably living in a fucking trailer somewhere. Okay, I've figured out a way to make a living as easily as possible and make a great one.
Yeah, them people that you're talking about that bust their ass at a job every day, them are the ones that are giving you money, motherfucker. Dude, you are one arrogant little fucking pussy. I don't know why any of them people actually fucking like you, dude. You hate all their guts. You just use them for money. You might be right when you say they're retarded. They must be retarded to give you fucking money.
I have a wife who loves and adores me. I have kids who love and adore me. Okay, I'm in a position where I made it possible for my mother to retire, and I take care of her at her old age. Are you fucking kidding me? I haven't achieved squat in life? Bro, I achieved more success at the age of 21 than you probably will in a lifetime. Between 21 and 27, 28 years old, my DJ business, I probably made more money than you'll make in your entire lifetime. I never achieved anything. Sean Pizza McCarthy, here, bro, here's the link. I forgot to put it in the chat. There it is. Come tell me that I'm not very bright. How come? If I'm not very bright, why won't you come debate me? Why not? You're smarter than me, right? Why won't you come debate me? Let's do it. Yeah, no, Michael, that's not true. You can't tell me that, Michael, because I research this shit day in and day out. What you're saying is absolutely wrong. Absolutely wrong. Just because you hate her doesn't mean her is qualified. See what I'm saying? This is how they write. Doesn't mean her is qualified. Timothy Sullivan. I can't believe I got to keep going over this with you. Trump is a slumlord, failed businessman, celebrity, or a reality TV celebrity who started his political career in the most racist way possible by calling out the first black president because he couldn't believe that somebody, that a black guy could have possibly been born in America and achieved what he did. Okay.
Dude, you are so fucking stupid. You come up with the dumbest shit.
Kamala grew up, as she loves to say, in a middle-class family, poor pretty much. And she worked her way to almost becoming the president of the United States, but even without that, the vice president of the United States. She didn't do it on a campaign of racism. She didn't come out and say all Mexicans are rapists so she could appeal to the lowest common denominator in this country. She worked, she went to school, she became a prosecutor. From prosecutor, she was elected district attorney. From district attorney, she was elected attorney general of the state of California. From attorney general, she was elected U.S. senator. From U.S. senator, she became the vice president. What do you mean? There is not a person who could be more qualified than her. Do you realize that? There isn't anyone.
Piggy, the other day when I said you need to get some TRT injections, I was being serious. You have no fucking testosterone in your body. You really are the most feminine straight guy I've ever seen, and I'm not even too sure that you're all the way straight. Just because you're married doesn't mean you don't dabble in dick on the side, huh?
Who could have been more qualified? You mean in the States or where you are, Tom? Jason, are you around? You want to come on? I don't know if he's here. I believe that's where Democrats failed, calling voters deplorable, garbage, un-American, Nazis, etc. was not a good plan. And here you are calling a voter MRE because they voted red. See, that's what I mean, Mario. You're a fucking moron. I said that you're MRE because you voted red. I said you voted the same as MRE. You voted the same as MRE, a white supremacist. You voted the same as Nick Fuentes. You voted the same as the Klan. You voted the same as every white supremacist group in this country. You know what I mean? That's who you voted at. And you voted the same as the stupidest people in this country. And guys, again, Mario, I could show you one rally. You when you guys say that, you're out of your fucking minds. Like, deplorable, you're talking about 2016 Hillary Clinton when she said deplorable. You're talking about then. You are deplorable. All Trump supporters are. Garbage? Yeah. American? Un-American? Yes, you're un-American. You cheer for a guy who caused an insurrection because he lost an election. Yeah. Nazis? A good majority of Trump's base are Nazis. And bro, there's not even a comparison between the name calling from the left and the right. There's not even a comparison to things they say and that they say on a regular basis. Yeah, your name that's unintelligible. You can't even read it. Grab the link, stupid ass. Watch what'll happen to you. Here's Jason. Guys, donate, by the way.
Yo, what's going on, guys?
What's up?
How are you tonight? So I'm a little disappointed at Michael Hensley over here, man. I wanted to come on and respond here.
Jason, Timothy, you voted for Trump, therefore you have no common sense. You guys got conned by a lifelong con man. You shouldn't be talking about anybody's common sense. Go ahead.
I think it's funny, right? Because there's a lot of talk, hardcore political talk leading up to the election, which I expected, right? Obviously.
Hey man, have y'all noticed that Jason Mikesell sounds like Mr. Slave off of South Park?
What? Hi, kids. So that's Mr. Slave, the teacher's assistant, or as I like to write for short, the teacher's ass.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Okay, Mr. Slave, go sit until I need you.
Dude, I think that Mr. Slave guy might be a Pakistani.
We both lean left. That's the viewpoint you're going to get here. I mean, there's people who have been here for a long time who probably don't share that viewpoint, but you're still here. Now, all of a sudden, after he's won, somehow now things are personal.
Here's the problem. The same people whose feelings I try to spare don't try to spare mine. When I the other day I looked back through that show I did, and while I'm trying to be friendly with everybody and say, hey, let's get along and not let politics get in the middle, a lot of these fucking people in here were trashing the shit out of me.
Straight up.
Doing that. You know what I mean? And then when I say something, they're like, whoa, FBS is going too far.
Exactly. So I come in here, right.
I just can't be that sensitive to people's feelings.
No, I got you.
About mine.
I'm the same way.
Let me just call some things out as we go. Crystal, this is how dumb they are. And let me answer this one. He said, I'd like to see all that's facts. Look, because she's illiterate. No one voted for someone who lied. No, you voted for someone who lied about her own ethnicity. And you all have bad people that are Democrats as well as Republicans do. No, we don't. We don't have the same type of bad people. We don't have white supremacists. We don't have rapists. Like Donald Trump's a rapist, and you guys are apologists for it. And by the way, she didn't lie about her own ethnicity, bitch. I can show you fucking proof. Never. She was known to be a black woman always. You guys are just so dumb. You didn't know shit about her career. So when she started running for president, you pulled it out of your ass that she used to say she was Indian and now she says she's black. There's one clip where she was on a TV show on an Indian cooking channel, and the woman said, "You're Indian as well, aren't you?" And Kamala said, "Yes." And then she followed it up by saying, "You remind me of half of my family." Half. Know why? Because the other half is black.
Look how worked up he is about this shit, man. Like any of that shit he's saying even fucking matters.
Crystal, you're too dumb to even understand and comprehend the fact that a person can be biracial, can be two things at once. She never lied about her ethnicity. You can't. How do you lie about your ethnicity?
Which is hilarious to me, right? Because everyone's known this. I mean, I'm biracial myself, so I mean, I totally understand. Like, you know, like it's just stupid. Like if you've ever seen anybody in like a public sort of environment, like if you're a public figure and you actually have followed that person to some degree, you're gonna know what they are. Especially if you become president. Like everybody knew what she already was when she was a VP. So like this is my point though earlier. Like the people that come in and drop stupid shit like what Crystal said. Like how do you expect us or FBS I should say to not respond to shit like that?
Mr. Slave here never shuts the fuck up. This dude never stops talking. I had to cut a lot of his fucking parts out, man, because he just fucking rambles so much.
Right? You're gonna sit here and play Kumbaya. We tried that yesterday, and like you said, I thought you handled that a lot better than I would have. Right? And we saw what you got back. So.
I tried to actually be reasonable with these people.
Exactly.
You can't.
Exactly. So like now it's sort of like you're gonna let them have it, and then all of a sudden now it's like we're the bad guys. And so I just think that like if you guys don't want to get fucked with, right? Like just don't come in here and drop stupid shit like that. And if you start seeing things like that, that's why I started removing stuff when I came back and I saw stupid comments. There's a lot of dickweeds in here right now who are just in here to fucking get people riled up and like start shit, right? And so like
cowards. They're cowards. Exactly. They don't grab the link. Nobody but you has grabbed the link.
Piggy looks up to Mr. Slave. This is his new hero.
And by the way, Crystal, that's what you guys say. You say, where'd she say it? Prove all of it. Give us something and we'll prove it, you stupid bitch. Don't just say, prove all of it. What does prove all of it mean? Prove what? What do you want us to prove and we'll prove it?
That's the thing. Like people are always like, Jason doesn't impress me as a bright guy. Hey, listen, you know, if you don't think I'm smart, it's fine. Like I never came in here and said I was smart at all. I never touted myself as some expert. I just have opinions. And so you think of me as you do, right? If you really want to challenge me to a debate, I'm always here. Facts, like, you know, to anybody, if you want to keep it proper.
Look at this, Jason, you want to see, what would you call this comment? Job one will be sending all Kamala's friends back where they came from.
See, this is why I don't even give any credence to anything this guy says, because it's all stupid, dumb, retarded shit like this.
But what is that specifically, that comment?
Job one will be sending all Kamala's friends back. I mean, I can't tell you how just, I mean, it comes off racist at a minimum. I mean, what other words? Jingoistic, xenophobic, just absolutely retarded. Where do I start? Ethnocentric, right? I mean, like, just a fucking ignorant ass comment. So, like, you've already established yourself as a fucking idiot, Timothy Sullivan. So that's why anything you say means nothing to me. Like, until you come on and grab the link, like, shut the fuck up.
Kamala's friends back where they came from? Kamala's.
Where did Kamala's friends come from? I mean, she's an American, so.
Send their friends back where they came from. Because, Timothy, just be honest. Just be honest, guys. Just be honest and say, yeah, listen, we hate those people that Trump hates. We hate them. We're closet racist. Just say it.
It's funny. Karma's like, do you want me to do a math problem? It's funny because I'm not good at math, actually. Words are my friends. I don't like numbers as much as I like words.
Yeah. And Michael, do you know how many Republicans voted Democrat? Do you have any idea? Look at this. Anthony Sika, you actually pretend to be an inner city type as if that's something to aspire to. You're a factory worker dweeb, a drone and nothing. You scam foolish, lonely people out of small change. Anthony Sika, my address history for the last, I don't know, damn near 25 years, until I moved here, is in the inner city, you stupid motherfucker. And I'm a dweeb. Bro, Anthony Sika, I could fuck your wife and daughter. I guarantee it, bro. A dweeb.
Piggy, you ain't fucking nothing. Everybody knows you got erectile dysfunction because your estrogen levels are too fucking high.
What?
You're fucking in my chat riding my dick. The fuck out of here.
I think these people are in here to get a rise out of you. I really do. I think they're like probably
his
like
wife would throw her fucking panties at me.
some of these other guys are over there jerking off to the side, probably like, oh my god, he's responding to me, like fucking losers.
And if you came to my pretend inner city, you would never make it home, you fucking douchebag. To my pretend inner city, you would never make it home, you fucking douchebag.
Why wouldn't they make it home, Piggy? Johnny Mac sure the hell did.
People are clowns.
Anyway, that's the thing about politics that really disappoints me, because like that's why I really hate Trump. I'll articulate it in a simple way, Mike. Like, because like I'm not somebody that initially hated MAGA, and then I saw what it was, which was fine. I mean, you know, people have a right to feel aggrieved, right? Like file grievances. That this country was built on marching under grievances. But at the same time, you have a man like Donald Trump, who has the lowest fucking character ever. He's proven himself to be a piece of shit. And what's happened is a lot of these right-wing people who normally would vote right, they didn't even matter in this election. It was all the other, I don't care about politics until the last fucking minute. I'm going to tune in and see what all the noise is. And the noise was Trump, 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 Trump. The rhetoric sounded better. He sounded more convincing. He comes off more authoritarian. They chose him over a woman without really understanding, because he just sounds better. Do these people understand the first thing about domestic issues in politics? No. They might know like a little bit here and there, but like they're looking at all that right-wing media that's all over the fucking place on social media, on the internet, and they just consumed all of that. Joe Rogan, Tucker Carlson, you know, Elon Musk endorsed them. So like really at the end of the day, I'm just disappointed in all the people that got duped into thinking he was the better choice. Now people like who are on the right, like let's say you, Mike, right? You're a right-wing conservative type of guy, so you're always going to vote that way, which is fine. I've always thought of you that way, right? And there's a lot of people that are on the right that just took up the Trump mantle. There's a lot of other people that just decided, you know, I'm like a one issue person, or just one little thing. You know, they had blinders on, so they chose him. There's a lot of people I feel like that just went along with Trump because just the amount of media that was out there just spewing all that right-wing bullshit. That machine was churning 24/7. The Democrats didn't have anything close to that. They have mainstream media that nobody fucking watches anymore, like CBS, NBC, fucking Jimmy Fallon talk shows and shit like that. You know what I mean?
Oh my god, those guys are fucking betas. I had to take a break from that soy-infused bitch talk. What's up, everybody? Man, I missed making these videos. So now I'm going to explain to y'all what I meant when I said that Jason Mixell was a troll. And he's actually a damn good troll. And now I'm going to explain why. Old Mr. Slave there has Piggy's complete trust. And he's influencing Piggy to insult all of his Trump-supporting donors. He's got Piggy comfortable enough to completely turn on his fucking old school day one donors just because they're Trump supporters. If you watch him close, he will try to push Piggy into doing it, but he don't try to push too hard to raise alarms with him, you know what I'm saying? Old Mr. Slave is trying to work Piggy, and he's destroying him from the inside, and he's actually doing a good job with it, you know what I mean? So, my hat's off to old Mr. Slave there, because he's doing a damn good job with fucking destroying old Piggy. So, Mr. Slave, keep up the good work. But now we're gonna go back and watch some more of this fucking meltdown. Oh yeah, there's more of it.
People.
Yeah. Maz, Doug's, whatever your name was, you weren't blocked, but since you kept saying you were blocked, I blocked you. Let me see something. There were some other things I wanted to get. Oh, look, Bob Roderick. Let me tell you how unaware they are, okay, of what's going on. Bob Roderick said shit talking, name calling. You just told a guy you have no clue about you'd fuck his wife and daughter. You know why, Bob? Did you not pay attention to his comment, or do the rules only apply to me? Did a guy who I've never even fucking heard of or seen before come in this chat and say that I am a pretend inner city guy, a factory worker dweeb, and a guy who can only make a living for myself by selling drugs or doing DoorDash?
Oh, poor fucking baby. The dude called you a dweeb, and then the first thing you do is start talking shit about his old lady and kid. You're an emotional bitch, man. I had you mad as fuck here a while back. You don't never do nothing wrong. It's always everybody else, huh? No accountability with you. Typical fucking liberal.
Do you think those are equal to name calling? Did I just come back at him and make a point when you call me a dweeb?
No, that wasn't equal, motherfucker. He called you a dweeb, and then the first thing you do is talk about his wife and kid. Man, if somebody did that to you, you'd be crying so fucking hard, and you know you would.
You know, what would happen if I was around the women in your life? Listen, it's just true. I'd wind up fucking them. I'm telling you.
And everybody knows you're not fucking nothing, man. Come on, dude. Y'all remember when he said that he used to mess with a girl that was in the college edition of Playboy or some shit like that? He was dead serious when he said that shit too, man.
I think the point of that, Broderick, you fucking idiot, was that FBS is so cool that he could fuck his wife and daughter.
Yeah,
like that's how cool he was.
To call me a dweeb? Do you understand how fucking stupid that is? Like, you guys not have eyes? What the fuck are you talking about? Factory worker? Yeah, so now you're and now you're fucking knocking factory workers? What kind of shit? The whole fucking country is built on factory workers. You know what I mean? Like, what is he talking about?
Built on labor.
You're a factory worker dweeb. What?
Two fucking dweebs talking about how they're not dweebs.
Yeah, I built Harley Davidsons and shit. Yeah, fucking right. Factory worker dweeb. Okay. Yeah, I'll put you on an assembly line with me. Let's see who can do a better job.
Boy, I'll outwork you any day of the fucking week, Piggy. I'm still waiting on that bench press challenge, man. Let's see who can bench press more. Let's see who can do the most push-ups at one time.
This guy's probably disabled.
All the cops, firefighters, first responders, military people, all the true everyday heroes of this country, and a nobody like you trashes them in low lives. Low lives. I did, Bob? Damn, I didn't even know. Did you hear me mention firefighters, first responders, and military people? No, Bob Broderick. You know who trashes them? Trump. Trump is the guy who said that our dead veterans are suckers and losers. Trump is the guy who refused to do a press conference with disabled veterans by his side because he thought it made him look weak. Trump is the guy who violated the fucking rules at Arlington National Cemetery for a photo op. Okay? It's shocking to me that military people can vote for Trump. What are you even talking about? Firefighters first. My wife is a first responder, you stupid asshole. The fuck are you talking about?
You stupid asshole.
Michael Hensley, you don't see all these comments that are coming in the chat? Of course we're calling these fucking people idiots and assholes and we're calling them out. Of course. You don't see this crap that's coming in, Mike? Come on.
No, they don't pay attention. Like Mike knows how I feel about him as a friend, but Mike, you're not looking at what they're doing to me. You go back and look at that chat the other day, Mike, and look at the fucking abuse I was taking when I was trying to be positive and be cool about every fucking thing. Look at the shit that's going on in this chat right now. Michael, listen, I will always respect you no matter who you fucking vote for. Will I say that I question your judgment? Of course, you voted for Donald Trump. I love you as a friend, okay? But I got to be able to speak my mind too, Michael.
He's a fucking crybaby liberal, Hensley. I fucking told you, dude. He's got to blame everybody else for everything that happens. He never does anything wrong. It's always everybody else.
That's why I said the best thing for us would be when I talk politics, just don't listen to me. You know what I mean? Because you're going to find things I say offensive. But how can I talk about the Trump supporters and not insult in some way, shape, or form all Trump supporters? I don't know how to do it. Right. I've tried to say I don't think all Trump supporters are bad people, but the bottom line is I don't know if I can really mean that when I say it. You voted for the same fucking guy as the Klan. How many times I got to say it? As white supremacist groups, as the worst people on this planet, as Nick Fuentes, as all these scumbag people. You voted for a guy who has people next to him like Marjorie Taylor Greene, who talks about Jewish space lasers and fucking government fucking created hurricanes and lunatics. I mean, I can't, Michael, I try to do this mainly for you more than anybody, Michael. I try to be as respectful as possible, and it's very difficult for me, but my friendship with you is that important that I try to. If you weren't here, Michael, you have no fucking idea the things I would be saying. If you weren't here, Michael, you have no fucking idea the things I would be saying.
So he's just straight up telling you right there he talks about you behind your back.
You have no fucking idea. But these guys come in and push my buttons. Michael, you got to be honest. The other day, you even sent me a super chat or something and said it was my fault. I apologize. Because I started a show and you started talking about politics and you got me going. So people do this to me and then they're like, here he is. I got him started on politics and now he's speaking his mind about it. I got to be able to speak my mind. You guys will say every horrible thing in the book about leftists, Democrats, liberals, whatever. But if I say how I fucking feel, again, FBS is always the bad guy. People get to shit on me and walk all over me. And then when I speak my mind, I'm wrong. I've been dealing with this horse shit for 3.5 fucking years.
Listen to this narcissistic little fat fuck. Poor innocent little baby there. Fuck.
And I'm sorry, but this is not your regular politics. This is not Romney versus Obama or McCain versus Obama. It's not Bush versus Gore. It's none of that shit. This is a fucking regular law and order individual, a prosecutor who worked her way up to the very, very top of government versus a fucking scumbag, racist, who's found civilly liable for rape, has sexually abused women, wants to fuck his own daughter, brags about fucking walking in on naked teenagers just because he can. Are you serious? Maybe I can't be friends with Trump supporters. I'm sorry, I stand against evil shit. It's just amazing to me how some people who seem to be otherwise good people can condone this behavior and actually put him in office all over again.
I'm struggling to understand that myself, and what I've come to realize is,
Mr. Slave, shut the fuck up. Nobody asked you. These dudes are fucking twats.
there's just a lot of people that won't denounce him. So if you're a right-wing person and you believe in conservatism, I can respect that, because I'm a liberal. Like, I believe the opposite, but we can both agree to disagree. But I just can't see how you don't denounce some of the shit that he's done. I've never heard anybody who really supports Trump, like a MAGA person, come out and say that was wrong. I have a problem with that. Like, nobody denounces him. They just kind of look past all the shit. You watched that Joe Rogan interview he did with Trump, and I used to love Joe, but I lost a lot of respect for him, like, because of that. And then afterwards, to endorse him. Like, I'm not going to say I hate Joe Rogan. I don't hate anybody because of politics, but I lost a lot of respect for him. I'm disappointed in Joe. At the end of the day, for him to not even bring up the January 6th insurrection, for him to not even bring up any of those critiques of Donald Trump, the things that he said, the misogynistic comments, all the criticism on the left, to not even brush up on it in that entire fucking sycophantic interview where he's just sort of throwing him softballs and letting Trump pontificate. And
he's a fucking right-wing jackass too.
It's just but like, I never, like, Joe used to be more of what I would call a centrist or like a moderate lefty. He was sort of in the middle. He wasn't really on the right. He's become on the right now. And so it just blows my mind, really. Like, one day I'm going to have to read, maybe in a couple of years, you're going to have some books start coming out about the psychology of what's happening now, the mass psychology that led to Trump getting elected. I mean, that's going to be a fascinating study of human behavior.
Let me see. Look at Christopher Moltisanti. Typical Kamala supporter, stay-at-home hubby who has someone to support him and don't know about the real world or economy. If he's so bad, why did most of the country vote for him, not her? Look how he spells. Vote, he spells Vite, V-I-T-E. For, he spells F-I-R. That's why. Because of dumb motherfuckers like you who can't read. Let me show you. I'll read what I read earlier. 21% of U.S. adults struggle with literacy. 43 million adults are functionally illiterate, reading below a fourth grade level. A fifth grade level. 54% of adults read below a sixth grade level. That's why. And how about I could throw that back at you. How about in 2021? How come 11 million more people voted for her? What do you mean? Elections change. It happens. And again, I just explained to you why. But a stay-at-home hubby, this is what you guys do. Christopher Moltisanti, are you blind? Do you want me to show you what I made just last month? Do you realize that last year and the 2 years before it, I broke 6 figures? And I'm not talking about before taxes. I pay taxes just like you guys. Okay, I'm not a stay-at-home hubby, douchebag. If a guy works from home, he's a stay-at-home hubby. Let me tell you something. Ask my wife if she'd rather have me stay at home and make 6 figures a year, or get up, go to a factory, bust my ass, and make maybe 20% of what I make now. You're a fucking idiot, bro. Why don't we compare tax returns, Christopher Moltisanti? Why don't we do that? Anytime you're ready, let me know.
Anybody who types in all caps like that, first of all, is a fucking idiot. Like, that's what I noticed. Like, the people who come in here and just start typing like that, like, immediately, it's some dumb shit. I've been working at home since 2020 COVID. So I guess I'm a stay-at-home single guy now. I mean, you make fun of me that I fucking make a middle-class income and I work off my computer. I run meetings. I'm on Teams all day. I have like 4 monitors. Like, yeah, I stay at home and I work. So,
yeah, fucking
save money on commuting into the office every day. My only problem is battling cabin fever by like 2:00 in the afternoon. I got to get out of the house, right? But it's like, there's, I think, out of all white-collar workers in this country, I think 20% now at this point, a quarter of them almost, are remote workers after COVID. I mean, that's sort of the trend now.
An American is supporting a traitor to this country who caused an insurrection because he's a fucking baby. That's un-American. They think because they wave the American flag, they're patriots. You're not patriots. You hate our country just like Donald Trump does. That's why you put him in office to destroy it. You guys are not patriots. And Mother Nature said, FBS not being disrespectful, but you're kind of flipping out on your longtime donors and child supporters for having a different opinion. No. Mother Nature, let me break this down. First of all, you don't know anything. Okay, is Michael and Timothy some of my longtime supporters? Yeah, and they're also my friends. But you don't notice what they're doing to us. You're only paying attention to what we say. I'm flipping out. Let me tell you why I'm flipping out. They don't just have a different opinion. You don't understand. This is not your regular election. They don't just have a different opinion. People voted for a guy who is, without a doubt, 100% a rapist. Okay, I'm sorry, but I have a problem with that. I have a fucking daughter. I have a wife. I have a mother. And you voted for a fucking guy who's going to take women's rights away and you laugh in their face while they do it. Okay, and a guy who has raped women. Okay, 48 sexual assault accusations and 26 of them came between the 1970s and well before he ever ran for president. He is a fucking monster.
Piggy, could you be any more dramatic? Do you need a fucking Kotex? Your hormones have been acting up lately. Are your tits getting sore, Piggy?
This is not a difference of opinion. This is day and night. It's apples and oranges. It's two totally and completely different fucking things. You got a regular presidential candidate who's going to go into office and do regular presidential things versus a guy who is in office to destroy our country. Okay, it's not just a difference of opinion. It's not. I don't know. Maybe Trump supporters and people like me can't be friends. I don't know. Okay, but I'm flipping out. Why? Just because they're not saying shit? They're just sitting here innocently? Look at Timothy's calling Jason un-American. They're all talking shit about me. You don't see the comments in here? Yeah, but I'm not going to just back down and be a pussy either, okay? You're not, you don't pay attention to what you say to me. You say shit that I guess in your mind you're probably just nagging at you or like, pushing my buttons a little bit. But you don't understand that I take this more seriously than you. Okay, and it's because
you have a vagina and you can't take a joke or any criticism. And you're a narcissistic little twat.
Again, you guys got no reason to be mad at us. If we would have put Kamala in office, Fox News would have told you she's a bad president, but she wouldn't have been. Joe Biden isn't either. Joe Biden is one of the best presidents in history, believe it or not. He's one of the most consequential presidents in history. You can ask 154 presidential scholars and anybody with fucking brains.
What?
You have no idea the shit. I mean, Michael, even the PACT Act, you don't like that? You don't give Biden credit for the PACT Act?
I mean, Michael, even the PACT Act. Dude, you're fucking good.
I don't understand people. But you guys call me, Michael, you're sitting here, you take little jabs at me and stuff. You question my judgment. Okay, well then there you go. We question each other's judgment. But I'll tell you one thing. Kamala Harris was never accused of raping anybody. She's never found civilly liable. She never called her fellow Americans the enemy from within. She was never sued for, failing or refusing to rent apartments to people of a certain race. Okay, she didn't cheat on her fucking husband. She wasn't married 3 times and cheated on every single fucking one of them. You know what I'm saying? She wasn't convicted of 34 felonies. She wasn't impeached twice. She doesn't want to fuck her own child. I mean, how long we got to go on? If you wonder why we're more mad at you than you might be at us, it's because you have destroyed us. You guys are going to see. I can't show you. I don't have a crystal ball to show you, but I know what's going to happen. You don't understand what you did to us. And yes, I'm angry. I'm angry.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I think it just started off with people just expressing their viewpoints, and then it just escalated where like things got a little personal, right? Like, you know.
Look at Marla. This is how little woke bitch boys react when, of course, it's all misspelled and shit, when they lose and have to face that all their shit talking backfired. Marla, I didn't lose anything. I didn't run for election, you dumb bitch, whoever you are.
Is it the actual Marla? That Marla? No, it's not her.
Yeah. Everyone deserted me. Look in the mirror. Uncle Festa. Is that how you spell it? You dumb motherfucker. You illiterate jackass. Joey D'Angelo, I'm going to drop the link for you. First of all, the Uncle Festa thing is so stupid because you'd have to use that on somebody who actually looks like Uncle Festa. They apply Uncle Festa to me because I'm bald. What is where's the resemblance? You guys are you lack in creativity so fucking much you can't even come up with a good insult.
I don't know, man. Looks pretty damn close to me. What do y'all think?
Well, up to you, Joey. Let's see what you look like. And who's deserted me? What do you mean? I've actually been getting more views lately than I have in a long fucking time, and donations are through the roof. What are you talking about, Joey, you jackass? All I have to say, wait a minute. All I have to say to people is, how is it we have a president that is a convicted felon? I don't get it. I don't understand it. I can't wrap my head around it. Not just that, Laney, but they think they're owning us when they say shit like, I'm voting for the convicted felon. That doesn't make you cool. That doesn't make you smart. That doesn't make you own the libs. That makes you a jackass. You voted for a convicted felon. Yet you guys will sit here and talk about Hunter Biden's laptop till the end of fucking time. You know what I mean? It's all double standards. Nothing applies to your fucking guy. Nothing at all. You guys have let so much slide with this dude because you can't think on your own. Again, this is a guy who told America during a pandemic where people were dying by at least the hundreds every day. He told people to inject bleach as a possible solution. That happened. And you're rooting for him. You know what I mean? And you think you sound good talking about I voted for Trump. That should be your best kept secret. You should be ashamed of that. I know, Bobby. I know. Michael Hensley's a trip. He said, keep doing politics shows and you don't have to worry about tax problems. I guess that's a donation threat too. Michael, don't donate to me then.
I didn't understand what he meant by that, by the way. Is that what it is?
I don't know if it's a joke. I don't know what he means, but Michael, you have no idea how wrong you are. I'm a guy with a voice who has the gift of gab, who knows a lot about this shit, more than any Trump supporter. I'll tell you that fucking much. And I'm going to do a channel, and what, 69 million people voted for Kamala? I think I'll be okay. I think I'll make some money. But Michael, please, as much as I love you, if that's a threat about your donations, I don't want your money anymore, brother. I love you, but even if we remain friends, don't send me any more money because I'm not going to be threatened. That's not cool. I didn't, you know what I mean? I hate when people throw money in my fucking face, man. I appreciate every dime you guys give me, but when you throw it in my face, it's like, okay.
Don't give it if you're going to throw it. My grandmother used to always say that. Paraphrasing, but people who do that stuff.
Peter Ginsburg, do I respect her? Well, now, or do you mean when she was alive? Yeah, of course. What the fuck do you mean? What kind of? But I'm sure you don't.
She's a left-wing legend.
I know, Casey. If I keep her respectful, they're disrespectful. If I don't keep her respectful, they're disrespectful. I can't win either way. Look what I did, that show I did the other fucking day. And people still took advantage of my fucking kindness. You know what I mean? It was the worst mistake I could have made was try to be reasonable with Trump supporters. You can't do it. You can't. Yeah, I know. Well, last night or the other night in a speech, he actually said, calmly, you're fired. That's what a clown he is. Look, let me call this guy out. This guy's name is Video Game Boss. So I don't think he gets the joke, but I'm sure you do, Jason. His name is Video Game Boss. He's talking to me about whether or not I'm successful. He plays video games all fucking day. Listen to what he said. Everyone, you should listen to FBS because he is a great decision maker. He is 45 and just got his life together and thinks 100K a year is a success. He's so smart. The factory wants him back. Let me break that down for you, stupid ass who plays video games all fucking day, an incel faggot who probably can't get pussy if you paid for it. FBS is a great decision maker. You know why? My life was a fucking disaster because of bad decisions. And then guess what I did? I went to a luxury fucking rehab where I met millionaires. Okay, I turned my life around. I'm the only person out of the 13 people there, including one guy, by the way, who's personal friends with Donald Trump. I'm the only guy out of 13 people who didn't relapse. I got about 5.5 years fucking clean. I've turned around my life completely. I've rebuilt my credit. I've saved a ton of fucking money. I've learned how to make 6 figures a year, as you call it. No, it's not millions of dollars, but what you don't get, you'd be saying different if it was you, of course. Doing what? What do I do? How do I make that 100? What do I have, a fleet of trucks and I bust my ass all day moving fucking furniture or something?
No, you sit and beg off of people that actually do bust their ass all day just to make a living, and then as soon as they don't fucking agree with everything you say, you insult them and disrespect them. But if it wasn't for them, you wouldn't have shit.
I sit in my fucking room here and I talk. My words have made me hundreds of thousands of fucking dollars. I work 1 to 2 hours a fucking day. Okay, so if how would you figure that? Like if somebody was working, say, 50 hours a week and makes 100 grand a year, you know what I mean? Like you want to break it down per hour, for example. And he's so smart, the factory wants him back. I'm so smart, I don't have to go back. See, that's what you don't understand. You're looking at it the totally wrong way. 45 years old and just got my life together. Okay, did I fuck up? Did I make bad decisions? Yeah, but guess what? My daughter is as successful as could be. I got 2 stepkids who love and adore me. Okay, my wife, absolutely, you know, the best way to say it, okay, is I mean the world to her. I'm everything to her. We love and adore each other more than most couples I've ever fucking seen. I'm a happy guy who's always got a smile on my fucking face. Okay, I'm somewhat intelligent compared to people like you. I'm a fucking genius. Okay, I'm like a member of Mensa. Okay, and you're watching me. You're watching me. So why is that? Why do I not even know who you are, but yet you've probably known my name for 3.5 fucking years now? Why is that? Okay, so there you go. Yeah, great decision maker. Yeah, I suffered from addiction, alcohol and drug addiction. I went to rehab 1 fucking time. I met a nurse there and I married her. I'm a fucking pimp. You kidding me? Like, bro, my life is the shit. Sometimes I can't even believe it when I think about it. I went from selling crack and cocaine to being in a position where I make crack and cocaine money without breaking the fucking law, and I ain't even got to leave my fucking house to do it. Yeah, I must have made some pretty good fucking decisions, huh? Yeah, because fuck the past. It's about the present and the future. Now you, on the other hand, play video games all day and watch me with your dick in your hand. You know, what have you done? Tell me your name and I'll research your life, and then we can compare. And if you're more successful than me, I will gladly admit it. No, listen, I don't want to keep getting off politics, but I'm going to make an asshole out of Tormalino. Look what he said. The jealousy is oozing out of you, Tormalino. FPS, all due respect, you use the word make money, but in reality, you have one guy giving you probably more than half of the 100K you make on here. Why is he giving it to me, Tormalino? Because I'm not entertaining him? Because you think I sit at home and for years now, Tom Sheehy is just giving me money because I'm sitting at home? Or do you think it's because I come on here and provide entertainment? That's like saying, you know, you just basketball players and shit, you know, they're not actually making their money. People just give money in exchange for a fucking ticket. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck are you talking about? I'm selling a product, whether you like it or not. I don't make money if I'm not on here. And by the way, Tormalino, look, this is how I'm going to make a fool out of you. You're stupid. You shouldn't challenge me. You're relying on one man's generosity for the rest of your career. How is that a long-term successful living? 3.5 years. I came on here never thinking I'd get 1 sub, and people like you for 3.5 years would be saying or have been saying the same thing. Now let me show you something, since you're stupid and I got to prove you wrong, Tormalino, you fucking jealous, cocksucking, envious fruit.
Got him.
Look at this. I rely on Tom Sheehy for my whole living, right? What is this? SL Gordon 3, Sven Larson, No Freaking ZD Now, Abby, Tom Sheehy, FGF Productions, Ahaha, Michael Hensley, Paul Atkinson, No Freaking ZD Now, Paul Atkinson, Instant Karma, Antonino, Michael Hensley, Instant Karma, Jersey Girl, BTF Phoenix, Jersey Girl, Sally, BTF Phoenix, Dom Giordano, Jersey Girl 732, Sven Larson, Isaac FDZ, Baby A, Ryan Morrison, Joe Batters, Matt B. You know what I'm saying? Like, how far you want me to go? Anthony Cipollone, Bobby Berberian, Jane Creek, That's Faxby, Philly Bob, SL Gordon 3, Malik Irvin, BB from VA, Philly Bob again, I'm just skipping some of the repeat names. Daniel Lorette. How many you want me to go over, bro? How many you want me to go over? You want me to go down this list? Here, take a look. Look, Joey Dimes, Dave. Okay, what about all these people? Joe Bag of Donuts, Christopher Welty, Joey 67, fucking Leon, JD Hopes. Look, stupid ass Pony Boy, fucking Phony Pizza, Instant Karma, Leon, Sally, BTF, Joseph Montanero, hey now, Leon again, Isaac FDZ, look at all, Miss Charlie Steen, Chip Mayhew, OG, Beverly the Nice One, Martin. Let's see who else. Look at all the fucking names. Look at all the super chats. Wyatt Earp. Look, dipshit Sela. Look, War.
He's quiet now.
There's your favorite too, Tom Sheehy, my favorite as well. Look at all these fucking people. Vito Calzone. Look, there's still new names in here. Look, see, Beantown Patsy. Look how long this list goes on, bro.
Now I want y'all to stop and think for a minute what he just did. He's the most hated person in this entire community, and he just named off every one of his donors right there, knowing that all them people that hate him can come in and start fucking with him at any time now. Just because he was having an emotional little hissy fit because something a troll said made him mad, and he got all emotional and butthurt over it. So that just shows you how much he actually cares about his donors. He'll throw them out right there in the line of fire just because he's fucking butthurt about a troll.
Yeah, look. Campbell's Soup. Yeah, look. Michael Hensley. Look, the guy who's mad at me right now. Midwest Mafia Productions. So you still want to say, bro, that I really rely on one man for my income? And by the way, I just want to point out to you, Tormelino, that's super chats. Okay, the majority of money I make is in cash. So how does that make you feel? You think you'll be able to sleep at night, Tormelino? You should never challenge me on shit because I'm gonna make a fool out of you, bro. You shouldn't be in here talking shit. You come on, grab the fucking link or shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Right there, all about the numbers, people. That's right, Dexter. He's crazy. I rely on one guy. This is what these people do, like these right wingers. Somebody called us hyperbolic earlier. Like, you watch my show every day and you say Tom Sheehy is the only person that supports it. Tom Sheehy was just gone for like a month. What did I do? I didn't make money? No, you're looking at it. And I can show you my Cash App. I can show you my Cash App, Venmo, and PayPal where I make between $2,000 and $3,000 in each app every month, you dummy. Like, come on, man. Shut up. If I told you what I really make, you would fucking kill yourself. Seriously. I'm trying not to do that, but don't put me in a position where I got to show you numbers because I'm going to fucking humiliate you.
And now you've got him contemplating suicide and shit, so.
I know. And look, Jason Mikesell is another one. He wasn't even on the list. Look, Jason Mikesell. Come on, man. Anyway. All right, roll 87. Respect for you, too. I had a good friend from the Netherlands. Miss her. Okay. I mean... That's all, folks. No donations, guys? None. Not $1 in Cash App. Because I got a beating. I got all fucked up. Because I got a beating. I got all fucked up. Because I got a beating. I got all fucked up.
Redzilla's been busy.
Making all y'all bitches holler. Know what I'm saying? We some crack breakers. Man, hold up. I just swung out and swing. Pop my trunk and no 5 or 6 screens. Dance 2K and it's time to turn on. I done make my Impala wood roll over. Turn that bitch down, I was flossing at the cap. Wrote them boys off a whole 8 in a snap. Niggas don't understand, we sippin' mixer. Pop that new bird from the Bill Hearn. It's the big tank, get your ass out the way. Prowling two-tone, rolling on grade. With that big pig wood, we a holdin' anything we got. Fuck now, it ain't stone. Coming through an album, and I will pop a pill, I'ma showcase skill. I'ma grab for skrill, a gorilla. Out the cage, best guard to stage. I'ma go turn the page, bust his ass with the game. Going out, nigga, on the mic, spit my Grammy. How to pop trunk and cut off lights in Miami. This the pig, on the scene, bout the wreck. The mic got 10, check out straight, get the pick. Prison chain on my neck, best guard so real. Coming through, and I will tip my fifth weed. Holding the grain, now these things on no main. I done caught a cake and clutching too much wood grain. Off the coast, just say where's your nose? Tula, let me make you collect coal and pull sauce. Man, hold up, serving my cup. I done broke the boys off, I left stains on my buck high. And my mind is fried. Niggas told you that they would me, they lied.
You know, I had the killer looks. I mean, I could just look at a girl and smile and her knees would literally buckle. Does that happen these days? No, probably not. But